About 300 million years ago, certain animals discovered that they could do something extraordinary. Insects discovered that they could fly instead of walking on earth. They were the first animals to experience what flight is. The phenomenon of flight have evolved not less than 4 times, with each type associated with different animals. The wing structure of a bat is different from that of an eagle, or the pterosaur, or even that of insects. Insects make up about 90% of the entire animal population of the planet. The largest insect to have ever lived, meganeuropsis permiana, a huge fly that lived during the Permian era, around 275 million years ago, with a wingspan of about 2.5 feet. It had a lot of similarities to the modern-day dragonfly. Some of these insects have the power to flap their wings hundreds of thousands times in just minutes. But if you compare these flies to the largest animal to have ever flown, these flies are just miniatures. Despite insects being the pioneers of flight, another flying creature conquered them in terms of flight distance, height and overall body size. Imagine a bird with a wingspan greater than that of a small aeroplane, soaring through the prehistoric skies. Argentavis lived during the late Miocene epoch, approximately 6 million years ago, in what is now Argentina. This is a bird with a wingspan estimated to be up to 23 feet and weighs around 150 pounds. This bird was an impressive area behemoth. It dwarfed all living birds, including the modern-day albatross. The Argentavis had all these capabilities, yet still it is not the largest animal to have ever flown. The biggest animal to have ever flown on planet Earth is the Quetzalcoatlus Northropi. Now, the big question is, how can such a large creature be able to generate lift, to take to the skies and somehow manage to stay there? The answer to this question requires explanation from 3 fields of study: paleontology, physics, and mathematics. In terms of power and size, the Argentavis is nowhere close to the Quetzalcoatlus. The Quetzalcoatlus Northropi is a remarkable pterosaur that roamed the skies during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 68 to 66 million years ago. This flying reptile was so enormous that if one soared above you, you might think it was an aeroplane. The name Quetzalcoatlus comes from a deity named Quetzalcoatl, who is believed to be the god of the wind. The second name, Northropi, came up as an honor to Jack Northrop, an aeronautic engineer who built a tailless aircraft. The head alone of a fully grown Quetzalcoatlus was larger than a fully grown tall man. Quetzalcoatlus is classified as a pterosaur, a group of extinct reptiles that included the flying reptiles of the Mesozoic era. It belongs to the family Azacidae, which comprised large pterosaurs with elongated necks and head. Quetzalcoatlus is renowned for its enormous size, with some estimates suggesting a wingspan of up to 36 feet. To put this into perspective, the wingspan of an F-16 Falcon, a modern supersonic fighter jet, typically falls within the range of 9.8 to 10 meters, indicating that the wingspan of a Quetzalcoatlus is wider than a modern-day F-16 fighter jet. The total length of the animal from head to tail is estimated to be around 18 feet, meaning it stood as high as a fully grown giraffe, and was even taller than a Tyrannosaurus rex when it stands on the ground. These dimensions make the Quetzalcoatlus one of the largest flying creatures ever to grace the planet Earth. The earliest fossil of the Quetzalcoatlus dates back to about 230 million years ago, giving a clear indication that they lived on Earth for at least 160 million years. Birds lived around 150 million years ago, meaning the Quetzalcoatlus lived 80 million years before birds. The Quetzalcoatlus possessed robust and steady wings, built upon a framework of long finger bones. Most of their bones were hollow, contributing to their lighter body weight needed for flight. Unlike humans, they had only 4 fingers. The first 3 of the fingers were pointed out, making them highly visible, and the last finger is an enormous one, with giant bones which make up about 70% of the wing length. The wings were likely covered with a leathery skin membrane, similar to that seen in modern-day bats, providing the structure necessary for flight. This wing structure made it possible for them to reach speeds of up to 80 miles per hour, with a soaring altitude of almost 5,000 meters. During flight, they were able to cover distances of up to 20,000 kilometers during a single flight, meaning they could fly to different continents with ease. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more science videos. Keep watching the Busy IQ. Have a nice day.